Philip was of Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Peter. Philip findeth Nathanael, and saith unto him, We have found him, of whom Moses in the law and the prophets did write, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph. And Nathanael said unto him, Can there any good thing come out of Nazareth? Philip saith unto him, Come and see. Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him, and saith of him, Behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom is no guile. Nathanael saith unto him, Whence knowest thou me? Nathanael answered and saith unto him, Rabbi, thou art the Son of God, thou art the King of Israel. Jesus answered and said unto him, Because I said unto thee, I saw thee under the fig tree, believest thou? Thou shalt see greater things than these. And he saith unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto you, hereafter ye shall see heaven open, and the angels of God ascending and descending upon the Son of Man. Chapter 2.
Good evening.
And the third day there was a marriage in
Good
Cana
evening,
of
everybody.
the mother of Jesus was
Can y'all hear me good?
And both Jesus was called and his disciples to the marriage.
I messed up the other link, so
The mother of Jesus
I don't know. I went live prematurely and I accidentally deleted the first link I publicized and I promoted. So hopefully people get the new alert.
And there were set there 6 water pots of stone after the manner of the
So
the Jews.
I have not gone live in a while, so I'm not really sure if I'm not really sure how to work the comments. But I assume the moment I start getting comments, I will see them. So I'm just going to get started. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm not going to wait because I got a lot to do. I'm not even done with work and I have all this hair to retwist. This is a lot of hair. Welcome to my first live in a long time, over 1 year. My name is Sude. You can call me Sude or Dr. Somi or Somi. And I want to retwist my hair. I really want to do a style, but I'm not really sure what style to do because I'm kind of limited. Hello, Kishore. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but hello. No. Hi, Naomi. Thank you very much. That looks like spam. Wait, BBC? Y'all tripping. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I have a lot to do. I've not really done styles like that. I don't know how to do styles. I know how to cornrow. I know how to do ponytails. I know how to do messy buns. I know how to do 2-strand twists. That's about it. I don't want to do 2-strand twists, so I ruled 2-strand twists out. I was thinking a ponytail, but that's a bit boring. Hi, Reba. Hi, Samir VP. I was thinking about doing a ponytail, but that's a bit boring. I'm going for a semi-night look, like a date night look. I'm not really sure.
When therefore he was risen from the dead, his disciples remembered
Interesting.
he had said this unto them. And they believed
lots of spam here, lots of spam.
Jesus had said. Now when he was in Jerusalem at the Passover in the feast day, many believed in his name, when they saw the miracles which he did. But Jesus did not commit himself unto them, because
why do I have so much spam?
And needed not that any should testify of man, for he knew what was in man.
Anyway, so I'm going to be retwisting my hair. I don't know why there's so much spam on this right now. I'm not sure what's going on. It's a bit distracting. Hey Derek, I remember you too from high school. It's a bit distracting. I'm not sure. I do have my Bible app playing. I'm not sure if you can hear it. I may not turn it up that much, only because you may not be able to hear me describing some things and explaining some things about my hair. But when I get in the with the groove of things, I will just turn it back up a little bit.
Can he enter the second?
There's my nails. They're a bit old. but those are my nails.
Verily, verily, I say unto thee.
Thank you.
Except a man
Anyway,
be
so
born of water and of the Spirit,
I washed my hair many days ago, like last week.
that
So
which is born
I
of
will
the
need to
flesh
wet
is
my hair.
flesh,
So I have a spray
and that
bottle
which
with
is born of
water,
the Spirit is spirit.
only water. I'm going to basically mix it till it's a bit damp. And then once I do that, I will then section off my hair. I have my Made by So Me Refresh treatment spray. This is like a braid spray, treatment spray, growth spray. It's for natural hair. It's for scalp. It's for locks. It's for relaxed hair. It's for braids. It's for protective styles. It's for everything basically. That's that. It's got rosemary, as you can see, rosemary sprigs, very organic. Rosemary sprigs. It's got aloe vera. It's got different oils. It's got a secret growth agent. Not that secret, but you gotta go to the website and check it out to see. I have essential oils. I've got glycerin. I've got, what else I got here?
That whosoever believeth in him should not
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
but have
I have my oil,
God so loved the world,
Herbal Gold
that he gave
hair
his
oil made by
only
So Me.
begotten Son,
This has
that
a
whosoever
lot of herbs,
believeth
a
in
lot of
him
minerals,
should not perish,
different oils,
but have
essential oils in it.
everlasting life.
Great for the scalp, great for the
For God
growth.
sent not his Son,
Alright, and today I don't want to use gel,
but that the
but
world
today I'm
through
using
him
gel to retwist my hair. I'm using
He
this.
that believeth on him is not condemned.
I got it from Amazon. It's called Super Grow Hair Gel for Naturals. Extra hold with biotin and placenta extracts. That sounds a little bit iffy, but this is what I use. So I have this. I've been using it for a couple years now. I'm still basically, as you can see, almost full. So I'm just going to get started. First, I have to wet my hair, obviously, and then I will, I will just spray my hair to dampen it a little bit because it's still dry. It's dry because I've not, I washed it several days ago. So that's what I will do. And once I'm done doing this part, I will begin to section off my hair to do the retwist part. Historically, what I have done is I have retwisted my hair, and then after I retwist my hair, I then decide to style it. So I don't style it as I'm retwisting. I don't try to retwist one or two and then do a two-strand twist. I will retwist the whole scalp or the whole head before I do that. So I won't really talk too much unless I have a question. So much spam on here, but I won't. I really don't really say too much unless I have a question or I'm explaining something to you guys because I don't want to be a chatty patty. But
he that cometh from above is above all. He that is of the earth is
I will, interact every once in a while. If I have a question that's worth interacting with, because there's just so much spam. I don't understand what's going on. It's so random. So once I get, pretty much settled in my routine, I will turn up the app. I have right now the Book of John streaming, my favorite. Not really my favorite. I can't say it's my favorite. I have not really I've not really listened to or read the whole Bible, but it's my favorite so far. It speaks of the life of Jesus from beginning to end. So that's why I love the Book of John. And it all goes back to John, In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So it just goes back to the beginning, and it goes all the way to the end. Even up to the resurrection and the Holy Spirit and everything else. However, I will say as a caveat, if I have anyone else that prefers to hear something different, a different book, I'm not opposed to switching or changing what we listen to, okay?
Jesus saith unto her, give me to drink. for his disciples were gone away unto the city by me.
My hair is very
Then saith the
long.
woman
It
of
is.
Samaria unto him,
It's no longer that fun to do. I'm not gonna lie. My hair is not that fun to do. I'm not always excited to do my hair
For the
because
Jews have no dealing.
it's just long. You know, it's just not. It's just long. It's not really a
If thou
pleasant
knewest
experience for me.
and who it is that saith to thee, give me to drink, thou wouldest have asked of him, and he would have given thee living
All right.
water. The woman saith unto him,
It's a
Sir,
bit
thou hast nothing
kind of
to draw with,
moisturized
and the
right
well is
now.
deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well?
So
and
if you
drank
missed
thereof
it, I'm
himself
just
and his
spraying
children
water,
and his cattle? Jesus answered
water
and said unto her,
to dampen it because I washed it several days ago and it's no longer, you know, it's dry, right? And I don't really like to retwist on straight dry hair, especially when I'm using gel because it doesn't really stick well. So that's what I'm doing. And I have like my hair ties, which is I do this method of where I retwist with a ponytail holder. So I don't use clips anymore because my hair is just too long. So I just have these hair ties.
For thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hast is not thy husband. In that saidest thou truly.
I may use this one. It's not too big, not too small.
Sir, I perceive.
So what I do is, this is a task, you guys. My hair is so long now. It's not. It just takes me a long time. And I'm gonna try to do it all within the frame of this, you know, live here. So
in this mountain, nor yet at Jerusalem, worship the Father. Ye worship ye know not what.
oh, hey girl. Thank you so much because I was looking like, what is going on here? I know I was the only one that was seeing this because this is ridiculous. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that because I was getting to wondering what was going on. I don't know why that's happening. That has never happened before. And I just don't have the time right now to try to like delete them because I need to do my hair. And this takes me quite a bit of time. So I just kind of put some up like this. I'll turn around. And then I'll leave some in the back because I will begin to retwist them and then put them in a ponytail holder so that it stays. So
the woman then left her water pot and went her way into the city and saith to the man.
All right. I hope you can hear me well. Can you hear me well? Hi, Madhu. Moderator? Yes, I do want the moderator. How do I get the moderator? How do I award you to be one?
In the meanwhile, his disciples prayed him, saying, Master, eat. But he said unto them, I have meat to eat that ye know not.
Hold on, guys.
Therefore said the disciples,
I'm trying to,
hath any man brought him aught to eat?
I'm trying to discern how I can obtain a moderator.
Say not ye,
Not really sure how to do that. And I don't want to waste too much time doing it. Anyway, can you guys hear me well? Thumbs up, reactions, emojis, if so.
That both he that soweth and he that reapeth may rejoice.
I'm getting ready to really start the retwist right now. And once I get this retwisting, I become very silent. Unless it's a question, of course. Okay, let's go. So, get this out, which is my gel. If you guys have already seen this, I got it from Amazon. It's called the Supergirl Hair Gel Extra Hold with Biotin and Placenta Extracts Naturals. It says genuine African formula. I got it from Amazon. It's water-based. It's not sticky. It's not too tight. It's not, I don't even say tight. It's not too sticky. It's not too oily. It's not too greasy. It has a great shine. A very refreshing smell. I love the smell actually. And then I will be spraying each section with the Made by Somi Refresh Treatment Spray. I'll read up the ingredients to you. It is rosemary hydrosol, aloe vera, lavender hydrosol, peppermint hydrosol, vegetable glycerin, vitamin E oil, clove essential oil, peppermint oil, rosemary essential oil, tea tree essential oil, MSM, Google that, make your hair grow, jojoba oil, rosemary leaf, and grape seed extract natural preservative. Yay! Yes, no itching and no flaking. I used one gel one time and it was like a sheet of, like a literal sheet, like you know how you got like a sheet of debris. It was a little sheet of debris on my scalp. And of course, I couldn't comb it out because I have locks, right? So I literally had to pick it out with tweezers in between each lock. It was very frustrating, very stressful, very unpleasant to look at. So that's that. So now I will begin my twist, you guys. Enough talking. I don't normally use a mirror when I'm doing this. I normally just kind of freestyle. But I take the back, swing it to the side. I take one section like this, right? And I basically just isolate it. Can you see that? I isolate it like this.
This is again the second miracle that Jesus
and then I spray it.
Chapter 5. After this, there was a
lion lumps. I've never heard of that before.
Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there
spray
is
it.
Jerusalem.
The little shape, the little spray. Good to go.
In the Hebrew tongue, Bethesda, having 5 porches.
And then I just take a little bit of gel, like I literally, this much, not a lot. You see how little that is? Take off my nail, apply it.
First after the troubling of the water stepped in, was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. And a certain man was there which had an infirmity 30
And then
years.
I do like a palm roll, but I also do like a locksmithing. So I'll go like this, and I'll take the hairs, swing it around. I hope you can see that. This may not be very easy to see, but if you can see that, let me know, please. Swing it around to the end, and then a quick palm roll. So, as you might can tell by now, I'm not too, I'm not too crazy about how neat it is, as long as it's tamed, especially the back, because I don't really care about the back, but as long as it's like tamed, I'm pretty much good to go. So I will do this. Now this part, you guys, don't laugh. I'm not going to be able to talk, but this is what I do. This is what I do, and I'm trying to be as real as possible. I take the first couple of braids, or not braids, locks, and I just keep it in place like this.
Afterward, Jesus findeth him Send lest a worse thing come unto thee. The man departed and told the Jews that it was Jesus which had made him whole. And therefore did the Jews persecute Jesus, and sought to slay him, because he had done these things on the Sabbath day. But Jesus answered them, My Father worketh hitherto, and I work. Therefore the Jews sought the more to kill him, because he not only had broken the Sabbath, but said also that God was his Father, making himself equal with God. Then answered Jesus and said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, the Son can do nothing of himself, but what he seeth the Father do. For what things soever he doeth, these also For the Father loveth the Son, and showeth him all things that himself doeth. And he will show him greater works than these, that ye may marvel. For as the Father raiseth up the dead, and quickeneth them, even so the Son quickeneth whom he will. For the Father judgeth no man,
so
hath committed all judgment.
These are my 3. I don't know how it looks, but
Son, even as they honor the Father. He that honoreth not the Son honoreth not the Father which hath sent him.
That's what I do, you guys. That's just the truth.
He that heareth my word,
That's what I do. I do not stress much.
And shall not come into condemnation, but is passed from
I do not stretch much. So the first couple rows, you know, it's going to be a little bit challenging simply because I have to make, you know, get the points in order to be full. But once I get a couple in there, I am good to go.
And hath given him authority to execute judgment also, because he is the Son of God. Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming, in the which all that are in the grave shall hear his voice, and shall
I just keep it moving.
They that have done good,
just
unto
like
the
this.
resurrection of life, and they that have done evil, unto the resurrection of damnation.
In the beginning, it's a bit tedious, but trust me, once I get to moving, I really get to moving. And it's not that bad, I promise.
My witness is not true. There is another that beareth witness of me, and I know that the witness
so,
of me is true.
Is it Mimi? I guess it's Mimi. How do you
But I receive not
how do you do your retwist? Do you
these things I say that ye might
palm roll? Do you interlock? Do you
and ye were willing for a season
locksmith, or do you even do your own retwist?
For the works which the Father hath given me to finish, the same works that I do, bear witness of me, that the Father hath sent me. And the Father himself, which hath sent me, hath borne witness of me. Ye have neither heard his voice at any time, nor seen his shape.
You do both?
And ye have not his word abiding in you.
That's good.
For whom he hath sent him.
How long have you been locked for?
Search the scriptures, for in them ye think ye have eternal life.
I have been locked for a little bit over 4 years. I started mine with 2 strand twists, February 1st, 2020. I started them myself. I did not use any gel. I just, I washed my hair. I had natural hair. I washed my hair, and then I parted my hair, obviously, right? And then I just did 2 strand twists. After I was done, I sprayed it with some water, and I sealed with some oil, this same oil, and that was it. The first time I got a retwist done, the lady who did it, Teray in Ohio, she retwisted my hair with aloe vera gel, an actual aloe vera leaf. Like, she cut up 2 or 3 aloe vera leaves, big leaves, and she did my hair like with those, like the raw plant. It was really cool, and I was really happy because it was my first retwist, and she used natural products, natural ingredients, and it really just resonated with me as far as what I've always stood for. Why did you 12 years? Why did you cut them off, or did you comb them out, or what happened, and why? That's a long time, 12 years.
There is a lad here.
That's a very long time.
Barley loaves and 2 small fishes. But what are they among so many?
Do you have a YouTube channel, Mimi?
Make the men sit down. Now there was much grass in the place.
If you do, put it in the comments so when I get done, I can subscribe to your channel. Or Instagram. You can put your Instagram in the comments. Or Facebook, or whatever you please. Or if you want to. If you want to, I would love to subscribe and follow back.
Gather up the fragments that remain, that nothing.
Oh no.
Therefore they gathered them.
When was this?
And filled 12 baskets.
I guess 2.5 years ago, or about, huh? Are you okay now?
Then those men, when they had seen the miracle that Jesus did, said,
Interesting.
This is of a truth, that prophet that should come.
I'm glad you're, well, I hope you're fine. Are you fine now?
That they would come and take him by force to make him a king, he departed again.
Yes, by God's grace. I'm happy to hear that.
When even was now come, his disciples went down into the sea, and entered into a ship, and went over the sea toward Capernaum.
just out of curiosity, are you subscribed to my channel like before now, or did you see like my post on social media? Because I definitely spammed like a lot of pages online, like locked pages, and I'm just a bit curious, just to kind of know my reach, or if I even have a reach. Oh, great, thank you. Aw. I know you're probably like, this girl don't post nothing. I need to start posting. I was supposed to post a video about when I first conditioned my hair. I didn't do it.
Jesus went not with his disciples into the boat.
I didn't do it. I don't know.
Were gone away alone. Howbeit there came other boats from Tiberias nigh.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
After that the Lord had given them.
Thank you for the support.
When the people therefore saw that Jesus,
it's interesting because I have so many subscribers, and
they also took shipping and came to Capernaum seeking for
you know, sometimes it feels like it's like not a lot of engagement. So I'm wondering, is it just the algorithm, or is it just
Jesus answered them and
I'm
said,
not interesting,
Verily,
or
verily, I say unto you, ye seek
I get
me
curious
not because
sometimes.
ye saw the miracle, but because ye did
But
eat
I
the
will.
loaves and were filled. Labor not for
Ooh,
the meat which
cactus.
perisheth, but for that meat which endureth unto everlasting life.
I conditioned my hair
Which
for the
the
first
Son of
time
Man shall give unto
ever
you. For him
since
hath
having
the
locks
Father sealed.
about 3 months ago.
Then said they
And
to
I
him,
made
What shall we do that we might work the works of
I made a DIY conditioner actually. I
Jesus
used
answered and said unto them,
marshmallow root.
This is the work of God,
I
that
used
ye
flaxseed,
believe on him whom he hath sent.
so it was really slippery.
They said therefore,
I used slippery elm.
What sign showest thou
All
them that we may see
absolutely
and believe?
amazing moisturizing ingredients.
Our
I
fathers
used
did manna in the desert. As it is written, he
Pro
gave them
Vitamin
bread
B.
from heaven to eat. Then
I
Jesus said unto
use some essential oils. I use my favorite
them, Moses gave
aloe
you
vera
the bread,
gel. I used
but my Father
guar
giveth you
gum
the true bread.
as
For the bread of God
to make
is
it,
he
you
which
know,
cometh
jelly-like.
down from heaven and giveth life.
And then I used my immersion blender, and
Lord,
it was a real conditioner. Like,
and
it was
Jesus said
awesome.
unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and
It
he
was
that believeth
awesome.
on me shall never thirst. But I said unto you,
So
that ye
let me even
also
show y'all
have
the back.
sinned, believe not. All that the Father giveth me shall come to me, and him that cometh to me I will in no wise cast out.
So this is the back so far.
But the will of him that sent me. And this is the Father's will which hath sent me, that of all which he hath given me I should lose nothing, but should raise
I
it
normally go
up
faster.
on the last day. And this is the will of him that sent me.
Oh yeah, that's a
that
good
every
one.
man which seeth the
Real,
Son
real good
and
one.
believeth on him may have
I normally go faster, but
and I will raise him up at the last day.
it's just I'm not really in my normal environment. I don't normally twist my hair in here, so it's just kind of like, you know.
Whose father and mother we know. How is it then that he saith,
I just feel around for it. I've never even used a comb. I have a comb because I still braid hair sometimes, but you see what I'm doing. You literally see what I'm doing. I take my nail and I just kind of feel where there's no snagging, and as long as I don't see any snagging, I just twist it.
Not that any man hath seen the Father, save he which is of God. He hath seen the Father. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me hath everlasting life. I am that bread of life.
This
Your
is John
fathers
chapter
did eat
6.
manna in the wilderness and are dead. This is the bread which cometh down from
Bread
heaven,
of life.
that a man
Bread
may
of
eat thereof
heaven.
and not die.
Sent down
I
from
am the
glory.
living bread which came down from heaven. If any man eat of this bread, he shall live forever. And the bread that I will give is my flesh.
You said you know how to twist your hair already, but I'm just gonna say it just in case someone on here does not. I apply a little bit of gel, and I kind of gather the hair to the lock. I do a little spin twist, and you see all this hair right here?
Whoso
I
eateth
take
my
all
flesh
these
and
hairs
drinketh my blood
and I wrap it
hath eternal
around,
life, and I will
around
make
in a
him
circle
everlasting.
like that.
For my flesh is meat
And
indeed,
then do a quick
and my
little
blood is
swooparoo,
drink indeed.
and I just put
He
it
that eateth
in the
my flesh
ponytail.
and drinketh my blood dwelleth in me, and I in him. As the living Father has sent me, and I live by the Father.
And that's
So
what I
he
just
that
keep
eateth
doing
me, even
until
he
I'm
shall
done.
live by me. This is that
And
bread
normally when
which
I'm
is
doing this, I normally quite literally almost 100% of the time am streaming
he that
the Bible.
eateth of this bread shall live forever. These things
If
have
I'm
he
not
in the
playing a
synagogue, as
sermon,
he taught in Capernaum.
I'm playing the Bible. If I'm not
Therefore,
playing the
his
Bible,
disciples,
I am
when they
listening
heard
to
this, said, This is an hard saying.
e-commerce
Who can hear it?
videos.
When Jesus
I like to
saw that his
follow
disciples murmured at him,
faith-based
he
or
said unto
Christian-based
them, Doth this offend you? Why are you yourselves
content
the
creators
same world
and
that he was before? It is the Spirit
business
which
coaches,
the
because
flesh profiteth
the
nothing.
way a believer will
The
approach
words
these
that I
things
speak
are
unto
quite
you,
different.
they are
Well, not
spirit
that
and
differently,
they
but
are life.
most of the time
But
differently.
there are
The
some of
content
you
is
that
different,
believe not. For
you
Jesus
know.
knew from the
So
beginning
that's what I
who
spend
they
my
were
time
that
doing.
believed not, and who should betray him. And he said, Therefore said I unto you, that no man can come unto me, except it were given unto him of my Father. From that time, many of his
So
disciples
from this point on, guys, it's going to be pretty much underwhelming unless someone brings some type of conversation.
will ye also go
But if
away?
not, it's just going to be me
Then
just
Simon
retwisting.
Peter answered him,
I have a plan. I planned to rather
Thou hast the word
stay on live the whole time I'm
and
doing
we
this.
believe and are sure
But
that thou
I mean,
art
if it
that
becomes
Christ,
boring
the
and
Son
no one is talking, then
Jesus
I
answered
may
them,
just
Have not I chosen you 12,
get off.
and one of you is a devil?
You know,
He spake
cooking
of
lots of
Judas
natural hair
Iscariot,
creamers.
the son of
Yes,
Simon.
that's,
For
you
he
know what?
had
I don't
promised
follow
to
cooking
betray
videos,
his own.
but I love meal prep and cooking shorts. If one of my brothers are on this live right now, I literally send our group chat videos of or shorts of just cooking, like
His brethren, therefore,
recipes.
said
I don't know why I'm
unto him,
obsessed
Seek hence and go into
with those
the
videos,
that
but
thy
I just
disciples
am.
also may
It's
see the works.
ridiculous. It's really strange, but they're really
For
good
there
to
is
watch.
no
They're
man
really
that
entertaining
doeth anything
sometimes.
in secret,
Annette,
and
hi
he
Annette.
himself seeketh
Good
no
evening.
openly.
Thank you.
If thou do these
Thanks for
things,
being
show
here. I know
thyself
I'll
to the
always
world.
see your comments and
For
stuff.
neither
Thank
did
you
his
so much.
brethren believe in him.
Thank you
Then
so
Jesus
much.
said unto them, My
I
time
definitely
is
hear.
not yet come,
Oh.
but your time is always ready. The world cannot hate you, but me it hateth.
Thank you so
because
much.
I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil.
Annette, do you have locks?
Go ye up unto this feast. I go not up yet unto this feast, for my time is not yet full come.
I don't think I don't know if
He abode still in Galilee.
I'm not sure. Do you have locks
his
too?
brethren were gone up,
Did you start them
then
yourself?
went he also
How did you start them?
not openly, but as it were in
Do you
secret.
use lock gel, or
Then
how
the
do you
Jews
retwist?
sought him
Do your
at the feast
retwist?
and said, Where is he?
Just
And there
curious.
was much murmuring among the people concerning him. For some said, He is a good man. Others said, Nay, but he deceiveth the people. Howbeit no man spake openly of him, for fear of the
Ooh,
people.
$2! Hey, $2! Hey.
And the
Um,
saying,
It's gonna
What is
take
this man that never learned?
hey, $2. That's my offering, my first fruits. My first fruits this weekend or this Sunday. It's gonna take me like 2 hours because for one, I'm going slow, as you can see, and for two, I don't know what style I want to use, so I may even end up looking up styles in the middle of this. But I really want to get the retwist out the way first.
And yet none of you keepeth the law. Why go ye about to kill me?
I'm so excited! Not $2! Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Jesus answered,
That's what I'm talking about.
I have done one work.
Whatever you do for the Lord shall stand. I've been on YouTube for a long time. I've done a couple of lives. I've never gotten $2 off of YouTube for my lives.
On the Sabbath day received circumcision.
Oh, I'm talking about. Okay.
Are ye angry at me because I have made a man every whit?
Let me hurry up and go faster. Look, I'm gingered now.
Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. Then said some of them of Jerusalem, is not
This
this
is
he
so
whom
awesome.
they seek to kill?
So amazing.
But lo, he speaketh boldly, and they say nothing unto him. Do the rulers know indeed that this is the very Christ?
Yeah, so it'll take me, well, I don't know. It may not take the whole 2 hours, but I don't know what style I'm doing yet. I know I'm not doing two strand twists. No way.
Both know me, and you know whence I am. And I am not come of myself, but he that
also, I really wanted to add, as I'm doing this retwist right now, I kind of keep my hair in this like top bun, and I just grab out one lock from the bunch, retwist it, and then put it in another bunch. So I'm gonna turn around and show you the back. I won't talk much for this lock, so you can see like how I actually did the back. So I'll get my gel.
And the Pharisees and the chief priests sent officers to take him. Then said Jesus unto them, Yet a little while am I with you, and then I go unto him that sent me. Ye shall seek me, and shall not find me, and where I am, thither ye cannot come. Then said the Jews among themselves, Whither will he go, that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles, and teach the Gentiles? What manner of saying is this, that he said, Ye shall seek me, and shall not find me? And where I am, thither you cannot come.
That's it.
In the last day, that great day of the feast, Jesus stood and cried, saying, If any man thirst...
So it's not that neat, but you know, it's...
He that believeth on me,
it'll do.
Scripture hath said, out of his belly
shall flow rivers of living water. John 7:38.
Which they that believe on him should receive.
So that's how it looks in the back.
Given because that Jesus was not yet glorified. Many of the people, therefore, when they heard this saying, said, Of a truth, this is the prophet. Others said,
so I have an icebreaker.
But some said,
icebreaker, yes, it's biblical, Bible-based, because let's be honest, that's the real reason I'm on this live tonight.
So there was a division.
My small way of evangelizing.
And some of them would have taken him.
And I assume if you're here, you're into that. You're also a believer, or wanting to be a believer, or interested in being a believer. So my icebreaker, and you can put it in the chat, and I hope you do, is to pick a book in the Bible. Oh, it's a good one. Look at that. I've not touched my hair in a long time, you guys. Like, look at this.
Knoweth not the law, or cursed. Nicodemus saith unto them, he that came to Jesus by night, being one of them.
Okay. So pick a book in the Bible, any book of the Bible, and then find the chapter and verse that corresponds with the month and day of your birthday. So for example, my birthday is June 13th. So I will be looking for a book in the Bible, chapter 6, verse 13. And if someone would be so kind, I picked the book Proverbs. If someone can look up Proverbs 6:13 for me, that would be helpful. I remember I was on a live, like on a online Bible study, and I got the idea of doing this icebreaker literally as I was logging into the live. And it was actually really a hit. People really liked it. So I decided to bring it back for this.
Let him first cast a
Can
stone
someone
at her.
find
And again he stooped down
Proverbs
and wrote on the ground.
chapter
And
6,
they which heard it, being convicted by
13?
their own
Really?
conscience, went out one by
No
one,
way.
beginning
What does it
at
say
the
then?
eldest, even unto the last. And Jesus was
I don't know
left
what it is. I just
and
picked
the one
Proverbs.
standing.
I didn't pick that book before. I
When
picked like
Jesus
something
had
else
lifted up
last time.
himself and saw none of
I
them,
picked like
said unto her,
Ephesians 6,
Woman,
13.
where are those thine
Only
accusers?
because I'm familiar with Ephesians 6, 12.
She said,
But
No man, Lord.
I just
And
picked
Jesus
Proverbs
said unto her,
because it just came to
Neither
my
I
mind
condemn thee. Go
just
and
now.
sin no more. Then spake Jesus again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me
Practical
shall not
ones.
walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. The Pharisees therefore said unto him,
I'm going as fast as possible because I'm already getting tired of doing this. And I have so much hair.
Jesus answered and said unto them, Though I bear record of myself.
So when I get to a certain place, I start grabbing them from the sides and work from the sides up towards the middle because it just feels easier to do that way.
After the flesh.
He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers, forwardness is in his heart, the devilish mischief continually. He soweth his garden as commanded become.
But the testimony of two men is true. I am one that bear witness of myself.
My
and
goodness.
the Father that sent me beareth witness of
It's
me.
pretty deep.
Then said they unto him, Where is thy Father?
Okay,
Jesus
thank you so
answered,
much
Ye
for
neither
looking that
know
up for me.
Nor my
I
Father.
really appreciate
If
that.
ye had known me, you should have known my Father also.
So you can pick your own if you
These
like.
words spake Jesus in the
Medill,
treasury,
pick yours next since your birthday is in 2 days.
and no man
3
laid
days.
hands on him, for his
Pick a
hour
book.
was not yet come.
Pick October or 10/5.
Then said Jesus again unto them, I go my way, and ye shall
Thank
see
you so
me, and
much,
shall
both of
die
you
in
guys.
your sins. Whither I go, ye cannot come. Then said the Jews, Will he kill himself? Because he saith, Whither I go, ye cannot come. And he said unto them, Ye are from beneath, I am from above. Ye are of this
Yeah, so
world.
this is what I mean by when I say I don't really look at the parts.
I said therefore unto you that
You
ye
see
shall
how,
die in
like,
your sins. For if ye believe not that
I
I speak,
just
ye shall die in your sin.
make it as smooth as possible.
Then said they unto him, Who art thou? And Jesus saith unto them, Even the
Okay.
same that I said unto you
Nice.
from the beginning. I have many things to
Awesome.
say and to judge of you. But he that sent me is true. And I
Okay.
speak to the world those things which I have
Awesome.
heard of him.
The Spirit is one. Look at that. All the way across the country. I picked Proverbs and you're reading Proverbs.
Then said Jesus unto them, When ye have lifted
Awesome.
up the Son of Man,
Thanks, Madu.
then shall ye know that
Thanks,
I am he,
Mimi.
and that I do nothing of myself. But as my Father hath taught me, I speak these things.
So,
And he that sent
I don't
me
know.
is with me.
There's only 4 people on this live right now.
With me alone.
My beloved has
For
gone
I
to
do
his
all
guardian.
those
Ooh,
things
Songs of Solomon. I don't know
As
what
he
book
spake
and what
these
verse,
words, many
but that's
wept.
definitely giving Songs of Solomon. Am I right?
Jesus to those Jews which believed on him,
That's definitely Songs of Solomon. No, he was.
Then are ye my disciples indeed.
That's a good one. Am I right
You shall
though?
know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Okay, you a Jew too?
Abraham's
Okay.
seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou,
Okay.
ye shall be free?
No wonder we get along so well.
Whosoever committeth
He
sin
who
is the
sleeps
servant
in the
of
harvest
sin,
is the son who brings
and
shame.
the servant of
Yep,
God is not
no,
in the house forever,
The
but the Son abideth.
the secular word for that is
If the Son
no
therefore
food for the
shall
lazy
make you
man.
free, ye shall be free indeed.
You don't work, you don't eat.
Ye are Abraham's seed.
You don't work,
But
you
ye
don't
seek
eat.
to kill me, because my word hath no place in you. I speak that which I have seen.
Oh my goodness, that's so
and ye do that
awesome.
which ye have seen with your father.
Thank you for sharing that, both of you guys.
Abraham.
Y'all are my besties now.
Jesus saith unto them,
Out of 3,000 and some people,
ye would do the works
y'all only two rocking for me for 45 minutes. Look at that.
to kill me,
Y'all besties now. Y'all my
The
besties.
truth which I have heard of God. This did not Abraham. Ye do the deeds.
Awesome.
Then said they to him, We be not born of fornication. We have one Father, even God. Jesus said
So,
to them, If God
I don't know
were
what
your
style.
Father,
Mimi, how long is your hair? You said you had it for almost 3 years now. So how long is your hair? Do you do styles on your own?
But he sent me. Why do ye not understand?
Do you do styles on your own,
Even
or
because ye cannot hear my
do you
word.
just like retwist it and just
Ye
like
are
how do
of
you
your
do,
father
keep your hair? Because normally I just retwist it like this and just have it like down. I put a middle part
a murderer from the beginning.
and I just have it down like a bust down middle part sewn in.
Because there is no truth in him.
That's what I do.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. For
So
he
do
is
you
a
normally
liar.
do styles with yours, or
And because I tell
like
you the
buns,
truth, ye believe
ponytails, half up, half down?
Which of you convinces
Do you normally do all those different styles?
And if I say the truth, why do ye not believe me? He that is of God heareth God's words. Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of God. Then answered
I am not
Jesus and
really
said unto
good
them,
with
Say me not
styles,
that thou art a son of
not
God,
because I don't want to do them.
Jesus
I just
said,
never learned.
I have none of them.
I never had the time to learn. I never had the zeal to learn. I was always scared of my hair thinning, so I didn't want to do too much with it. And so
Verily, verily,
before I knew it, I look up and 4 years have gone by and I've not really tried much, at least not on myself. I have gone to the shop a few times this year, and a lady that used to do my hair, one of my friends, she moved out of the state. She would always do my hair in different styles, mainly lock knot bobs, mainly like the lock knot boho, 2-strand twist styles, and but I can't do none of that myself.
It is my Father that honoreth me.
So when you get it done at the shop, what do they normally do in here? Because I'm thinking about going to the shop and getting like the extended 2-strand twist, like the boho added twist. So basically using hair, adding it to my hair, and then also it being boho, but with flat twist in the front. So the front half would be flat twist going back, and in the back would be 2-strand twists with Marty hair, long Marty hair, and then boho.
Jesus said unto them, Verily, verily, I say
So,
unto you, before Abraham was,
that's what I want to get next time.
then took they up stones to cast at him. But Jesus hid
Ooh,
himself in
okay.
the
You
house,
get braids over your locks?
going through the midst
How do you do that? How many locks you got?
so passed by.
And how big are your braids? Are they like knotless braids, or how do you do that? That sounds really
And as
interesting.
Jesus passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Jesus answered,
I am on Pinterest.
Neither hath this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of God should be made manifest.
Okay, can you post the Pinterest link in the comments so I can click on it when I get off of here and like follow it?
As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world.
Okay, I have 80.
When he had thus spoken, he spat.
Promise you, it's not by design. I just kept twisting, and when I was done, I counted it, and it was 80. So this is how my hair, it grows out of the lock. And some people normally say that it's because that means your hair is breaking off. I don't really think so. I don't.
The neighbors therefore, and they
But it's falling out? They too small?
Is not this he
So I don't think my hair is breaking out, breaking off. I just think it just grows like that because number one, I don't maintain it with 2-strand twist a lot, or with retwisting a lot, so it's just growing out of the lock. My hair feels pretty thick and pretty healthy, so I don't really think this happens because my hair is falling out, obviously, but that's what they say. They literally always say that. Like every time I go on a lock page or content, people, and even in the comments, say that, and I don't really think so. Not with my hair, at least.
And it was the Sabbath day when Jesus made the clay and opened his eyes. Then again the Pharisees also asked him how he had received his sight. He said unto them, He put clay upon mine eyes, and I washed.
Oh, that was too much shell just now.
Therefore said some of the Pharisees, This man is not of God, because he keepeth not the Sabbath.
How many did you have for your first set?
Others said, How can a man
And why do you think that is? Any reason in particular, or it just kind of happened that way?
They say unto the blind man again, What sayest thou of him, that he hath opened thine eyes? He said,
I know.
He is a prophet.
I kept thinking that I would
did not believe concerning him,
comb my hair out next year. I've been saying that for quite some time, like this whole year. I've been saying that I would comb out my hair, my locks, and redo them, or just comb them out first, and I'll decide if I want them again afterwards. But my hair is very long. They have never been this. My hair has never been this long ever before when I was a loose natural, and so I'm kind of curious to see like how it will look just blow dry, like big, like, you know, or with a silk press. I know I will get some breakage and some damage, but I feel like for the most part.
Therefore said his parents, He is of age, ask him.
I feel like for the most part it will why is my screen dark? I feel like for the most part it wouldn't be that, like, it wouldn't break off that much. It may not be as long as this, but I know it's gonna be longer than it's ever been. My hair was pretty long. My loose hair, natural hair was very long.
What did he to thee? How opened he thine eyes? He answered them, I have told you already.
Yeah.
Wherefore would you hear it again? Will you also?
I don't know if I want mine thicker, but I definitely want mine
Thou art his disciple.
I definitely want mine a little bit more uniform. Like, I want my parts cleaner. I want my grid like looking like a grid and not just any way I parted it is how it ended up. That's what I want. I don't really have a middle part. I have like a side, like an off middle part. And I don't really like that very much either.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners. But if any man be a worshipper of God and doeth his will,
Aww. Is your hair thick in general, or is it a little bit on the thinner side when it was like when you were loose natural?
If this man were not of God, he could do nothing.
Because the way you see it right here, this part, this is exactly how my hair was when I was loose natural. Just like, you know, new growth.
Jesus heard that they had cast him out, and when he found him, he said unto him, Dost thou believe?
I've tried to go to a loctician, but it's the availability of some, like where I live, is not that good. Either they're really far, or I just don't like some parts of what they like, or what they do, or what gel they use, or and you know, so I'm just thinking on what to do next, because I really want to start going to someone else to do most of my hair, and that's only because I'm getting bored with it, and that's only because I don't do any styles. So my main reason for going to someone would be just so they can style it and like do like the cute Instagram styles. I've also considered, why did this stop playing? I've also considered coloring my hair, but I'm not really sure about that. I'm terrified of coloring my hair. I don't want it to break off. I don't want to bleach it. I'm absolutely terrified. Why did it stop?
Chapter 9. And as Jesus passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth.
No.
And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin?
The woman you go to now, or man, I don't know if it's a woman or a man, but Are they affordable
Jesus
for
answered,
you?
neither hath this man sinned, nor his parents, but
And
that
in
the works of
between your
God should be
retwists, in
made
between your
manifest in
appointments,
him.
do you just kind of like
I must work the works of him
wash
that
it and
sent
just
me while
don't
it
do
is
anything
day.
with it?
The night cometh when no man can work. As
So what do you
long
do
as
in
I am
between
in the
your
world,
retwists?
I am the light of
Since
the
you're only
world.
retwisting 3 times a year.
When he had thus spoken, he spat on the ground and made clay of the spittle, and he anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay, and said unto
Oh
him,
no.
Go, wash
No
in
wonder
the
why she was charging a lot. She's a celebrity loctician.
He went his way, therefore,
Okay, good.
and washed, and came seeing. The neighbors, therefore, and they which before had seen him that he was blind, said,
As you can see, I'm not really looking at what I'm doing, guys. I'm just
some said, This is he. Others said,
doing,
He is like him. But
you
he
know,
said,
anything.
I am he.
Let me have a look.
Therefore said they unto him, How are thine eyes opened? He answered and said, A man that is called Jesus made clay and anointed mine eyes, and said unto me, Go to the pool of Siloam and wash. And I went and washed.
Okay, got
And I
you.
received
So
sight.
in between that, how do you, when
Then
you
said
wash it
they
and stuff,
Where is he?
what do you do? Do you
He
just
said,
wash it and then just leave it like how I have
They
mine,
brought to the
or
Pharisees him that
do you
was
do like
washed.
non-retwist
And it was the
styles
Sabbath day
like
when
braid
Jesus
outs
made the clay
or
and
slick back buns, or how do you
Then
maintain
again
it
the Pharisees
um,
also asked him
when
how
it's
he
not
had
like
received his sight.
retwisted
He
freshly?
said unto them, He put clay upon mine eyes, and I washed, and do
Look
see.
at that one. That's a lot.
Therefore said some of the Pharisees, This man is not
Yes,
God,
Manu, the
because he
prices
keepeth
are
not the Sabbath
insane.
day.
You and I are in
Others
the
said,
wrong business,
How can a
obviously.
man that is a sinner do such miracles? And there was a division among them.
A fake out? What you mean by that?
What sayest thou?
This sounds funny.
That he
I think I
is
know what you mean by that, but
He said,
just explain it to us.
But the Jews did not believe
Okay.
him, that he had
I've been
born
doing that this
and
whole
received his
summer.
sight, until they called the parents of him that had received his sight.
I've been doing this whole
And they
summer.
asked them, saying,
Because I like low
Is this your
ponytails,
son, whom ye say
and I
was
also
born
just
blind?
like
How then
just wearing
doth
it
he
like
now
back.
see?
And
His
so
parents
the
answered
middle
him
and the back don't really matter that
We
much.
know that this is our son, and that he was born blind. But by what means he now seeth, we know not. Or who hath opened his eyes, we know not. He is of age. Ask him. He shall speak for himself. These words spake his parents, because they feared the Jews. For the Jews had agreed already that if any man
Right
would
now,
confess that
I'm
he was
streaming
blind, he should be put out
the
of
book of
synagogue.
John, chapter.
Therefore
It's on
said
chapter
his
9,
parents,
but we
He is
started
of
at
age.
chapter
Ask
1.
him. Then again called they the man
One of my
that was blind,
favorite
and
books
said unto him,
that I've
Give
read
God the
at
praise.
least so far.
We know that this man is a sinner. He answered and said, Whether he be a sinner or
Let me
no,
give y'all a back
one
view.
thing I know, that whereas I was blind, now I see. Then said they to him again, What did he to thee? How opened he thine eyes? He answered them, I have told you already.
So it's not
Wherefore
perfect, but it's certainly 1000% good enough for me.
Then they reviled him and said, Thou art his disciple, but we are Moses' disciple.
You guys, we keep forgetting to choose a style. I don't know what to choose.
As for
We
this
keep
fellow,
forgetting.
we know not from whence he is.
What style should I do?
The man answered and said unto them, Why herein is a marvelous
I was
thing,
thinking of
that ye know not from whence he is, and yet
I was
he
thinking
hath
of
now we
like
know
a
that
bun,
he heareth not sin.
maybe
But
with
if any
2
man be a
danglies on the
worshipper of God,
side.
and doeth his will, him he heareth. Since the world began, was it not
I know
heard that
with my
he
hair
hath
being
opened
so
the eyes
thick,
of one that was born blind?
I don't like a bun. I would require like pins to get it to
They answered
actually
and said
be a
unto
bun.
him, Us Jesus heard that they had cast him out, and when he had found him, he said,
He called me.
Who is he, Lord, that I might believe on him? And Jesus said unto him, Thou hast both seen him, and it is he that talketh with thee. And he said, Lord, I believe. And he worshipped him. And Jesus said, For judgment I am come into him, heard these things, and said unto him,
I'm sorry, you guys. Somebody was calling me. I literally turned off I put my phone on airplane mode so no one would call and use my Wi-Fi. But how then did someone call me on the phone with airplane mode on? Ugh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. That was so stressful because I did all I could to make sure that that wouldn't happen, because I wouldn't have wanted it to like cut off the live, and then that would just be annoying. But it didn't work. Hope y'all are still there. My three besties, my two besties.
And a stranger will they not follow.
Thank you. I think I'm probably just used to doing them on my own. I think since I've had locks, I've only literally happened I've only literally gone to the shop like 10 times in literally the 4 years I've had locks.
All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall.
Thank you guys for still being here. Wow.
In and out and find
thank you so much.
But for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
I come so that you may have life and have a life more abundantly. That's John 10:10.
I am the good shepherd.
The good shepherd
giveth his life for the sheep.
Okay,
but he
so
that is an hireling, and not the
I don't know what style to choose.
The sheep or not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth.
I don't know how to do barrel twists, but I do know how to do cornrows.
Because he is an hireling, and careth not for the sheep.
All right, you guys. So this is important.
I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep,
right now,
and am known. As the Father knoweth me,
I don't normally retwist the parts right here in the front. So I'm taking it out, and I'm gonna just do like a little swoop with it or something, because I can't yank out the little hairs that I have left in the front of my hairline. So I'm taking that out and leaving it out for now.
No man taketh it from me, but I lay it down of myself. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This commandment have I received of my Father. There was a division therefore again among the Jews for these things.
So I was thinking of
and many of them said, He hath a devil and is mad. Why hear ye him?
And I just I was thinking of doing cornrows, but I don't know what to do with the ends.
And it was winter. And Jesus
I don't know what to do with the ends.
In the temple in Solomon's porch.
So
then came the Jews round about him and said unto him,
hopefully by the time I get done doing this retwist, hopefully I will have figured it out.
If thou be the Christ, tell us plainly.
Hopefully.
Jesus answered them, I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall
I'm doing all this talking, and I 100% sure that I'm probably going to end up just doing, like, wearing my hair to the back with the middle part. It always happens that way. The only reason why I was considering the style is because I've been working out a lot, and if I don't do something with my hair and just keep it down, it puffs up so fast. Like, I work out every day. Like, I don't sweat from my scalp every time, but I mean, it's likely that it could happen almost every time I go work out. And I want this to last longer than they have been lasting. And that's one of the reasons why I'm even using gel. Like, I don't even normally use gel. But because of the working out, I'm just trying to, like, extend it a little bit.
Because I said, I am the Son of God.
You know?
If I do not the works of my Father, believe me not. But if I do, though ye believe
this part right here,
believe the works,
that
ye may know
going
and
out.
believe that the Father is in me, and I in him. Therefore they sought again to take him, but he escaped out of their hand, and went away again beyond Jordan into the place where John first baptized, and there he abode. And many resorted unto
So
him.
aside from being on this live, what's everybody doing?
All things that John spake of this man were true.
Y'all at work, y'all at home,
Chapter 11.
at the store, cooking,
Now a
in the
certain man
bed,
was sick,
eating.
named Lazarus of
What is
Bethany,
everyone doing?
the town of Mary and her sister Martha. It was that Mary which anointed the Lord with ointment, and wiped his feet with her hair, whose brother Lazarus.
All right, so I'm
was
gonna
sick.
come over to this side now
Therefore his
because
sisters sent unto him, saying,
first I'm
Lord,
going to
behold,
reorganize
he
this
whom thou
bun.
lovest is sick. When Jesus heard that, he said, This sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of God,
Paperwork. What
that
kind
the
of
Son of
paperwork?
God might be glorified.
What do you do for a living?
Now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. When he had heard, therefore, that he was sick, he abode 2 days still in the same place where he was. Then after that saith he to his disciples, Let us go into Judea again. His disciples say unto him, Master, the Jews sought to stone thee.
Financial planner.
Jesus answered, Are there not 12 hours in the day? If any man
My
walk
brother is a
stumbleth not,
financial
because he
person
seeth
too.
the light of this world.
So do you work with like
But if a man
entrepreneurs,
walk
or
in
do you work with
stumbleth,
people
because
like
there is no light in him.
planning with their like
These things said
401k, or
he,
do you
and
work
after
with
that
people
he saith unto them,
like
Our friend
with
Lazarus
life
is
insurance,
sick,
or what's the
but I
basis
go
of
that
your
I may
like
awake him out of sleep.
like what do you do? Like
Then said his disciples, Lord, if he sleep,
I don't have one of those, but obviously
howbeit Jesus spake of his death.
I
But they thought
everyone
that he
needs
spoke
one,
of
right?
taking a rest in sleep. Then said Jesus unto them plainly, Lazarus is dead. And I am glad for your sakes that I
But are you a financial planner? What are you? What do you even do, Madu? I'm not really sure.
Let us go unto him. Then said Thomas, which is called Didymus, unto his fellow disciples,
Okay.
Let us also go, that we may die with him.
Is there a reason why the bulk of your clients are teachers or clergy? Or is that who you cater to mostly, or just kind of happened that way? Like, how did that happen?
And many of the Jews came to Martha and Mary to comfort them concerning their brother. Then Martha, as soon as she heard that Jesus was coming, went and met him.
Non-profits,
But Mary
okay.
sat still in the house. Then said Martha unto Jesus, Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died.
There's a few more people on the live, and I just wanted to mention that right now we are semi-listening to John, the book of John. Right now, John 11 is playing, and that is a story of Lazarus being brought back to life, who was the brother of Martha and Mary. So we're talking about that right now. And then also, we did do an icebreaker where I asked everyone to pick a book in the Bible and pick the chapter and the verse based on the year, the month and the date of your birthday. So that was a really cool icebreaker. Really, really cool. And then also, I'm retwisting my hair. I have not still chosen a style. I am using gel. This gel is called Supergirl Naturals Hair Gel with biotin and placenta extracts. I got it from Amazon. I've had it for about 2 years, and as you can see, I hardly used it because I hardly use gel. I am moisturizing with Made by Somi refresh treatment spray.
Lord, if thou hadst been here,
I have a store on my YouTube channel where you can click on the store. I probably could pin products here too.
Which came with her. He groaned in the spirit and was
Let's see.
And said, Where have ye laid him? They said unto him, Lord, come and see. Jesus wept. Then said the Jews, Behold how he loved him. And some of them said,
so I've tagged and pinned the products that I'm using. And then I'm using the herbal goat hair oil. I didn't get to this part yet, but I will towards the end. Alright, back to you, Mimi. So you said that the products are different for their industry. Interesting. So did you specialize in their products, or how did you become to be like, how did that work? Did you choose that to be like that, or did you have a passion for teachers and clergy?
Then they took away the stone from the place where the dead was laid. And Jesus lifted up his eyes and said, Father, I thank thee that thou hast heard me. And I knew that thou hearest me always. But because of the people which stand by, I said it, that they may believe that thou hast sent me. And when he thus had spoken, he cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth. And he that was dead came forth, bound hand and foot with great clothes. And his face was bound about with a net.
Very interesting.
Jesus saith unto them, Loose him.
I need to be more savvy with my retirement accounts. I'm trying to do what I can. Doing the best that I can with the knowledge that I have now. I didn't have much knowledge in the beginning of my working history, but I do have some knowledge now.
Then gathered the chief priest and the Pharisees.
Okay, contracts on contracts. Period.
This man doeth many miracles.
That's awesome.
If we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him, and the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. And one of them, named Caiaphas, being the high priest that same year, said unto them, Ye know nothing at all, nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people.
So do you have your own business, or do you work for like a company?
And this spake he not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus should.
If you do, you can also drop that in the comments so we can all check it out, because we all need that. Some certain services.
That were scattered abroad. Then from that day forth, they took counsel together for to put him to death. Jesus therefore walked no more openly among the Jews, but went thence unto a country near to the wilderness, into a city called Ephraim.
So I've been doing this for about
and the Jews' Passover was
and
many went out
maybe an hour
to Jerusalem before the Passover to purify themselves.
Okay, we like easy money. We like a life of ease. God promised us ease.
What think ye?
So that's good. That's good.
Come to the feast. Now both the chief priest and the Pharisees had given a commandment.
Very good.
Knew where he were,
your gifts will make a way for you.
Take him.
I don't know what book that's in, but I know it's in the Bible somewhere.
Chapter 12.
For sure. Okay. So I'm getting near the top now. So I probably will just kind of leave it out. I may not use the band anymore. I don't know why it keeps going off like that. I'm actually using my computer to stream the app, but it keeps going out, like off. I'm glad you love what you do. I'm not sure I love what I do. But I'm very, 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 very fortunate and grateful to have a job, a flexible work from home job at that. Very, very grateful. I'm not sure if I have much passion for it, but I mean, it's one of those things, you know. It has been 75 minutes, and I cannot believe that you all are still on here after 75 minutes. That is insanely insane. I cannot believe it. I am gonna put back on the Bible as soon as I do this twist. I'm getting in the roll now. Like I don't feel like stopping to do nothing, not even breathe. Oh lordy, I want to see the end result too. Never. Wow. All right, 1 second. All right.
Then Jesus,
well, I'm glad I'm the first person you decided to watch live. I feel like I've seen people do like silk press live, but I've never seen them do like braids or locks. Now I'm not saying they have not, just saying nobody I follow has done that.
And anointed the feet of Jesus and wiped his feet with her hair. And the house was
full. I'm trying to hurry it. I'm going like as fast as I could go. It was a very slow start in the beginning, but it's picking up.
Why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence and given to the poor? This he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief and had the bag and bare what was put therein. Then said Jesus,
really?
Let her alone. Against the day of my burying hath she kept this. For the poor always ye have with you, but me ye have not always. Much people of the Jews therefore knew that he was there. And they came not for Jesus' sake only, but that they might see Lazarus also, whom he had raised from the dead. But the chief priests consulted that they might put Lazarus also to death. Because
all right, this is hard.
Many of the Jews went
so it's right here.
On Jesus. On the next day, much people that were come to the feast, when they heard that Jesus was coming to Jerusalem, took branches of palm trees and went forth to meet him, and cried, Hosanna! Blessed is the King of Israel that cometh in the name of the Lord. And Jesus, when he had found a young ass, sat thereon, as it is written, Fear not, daughter of Zion, behold thy king cometh, sitting on an ass's colt.
I'm really ready to be done right now. I'm just ready to be done.
Glorified, then remembered they that these things were written of him, and that they had done these things unto him. The people therefore that was with him when he called Lazarus out of his grave, and raised him from the dead, bear record. For this cause the people also met him, for that they heard that he had done this miracle. Pharisees,
I wonder if I do this every time, if people would
you prevail nothing. Behold, the world is gone.
If people would like watch it.
And there were certain Greeks among them that came up to worship at the feast. The same came therefore to Philip, which was of Bethsaida of Galilee, and desired him, saying, Sir, we would see Jesus. Philip cometh and telleth
so maybe you guys could help me.
Jesus.
I have
saying,
been looking for a way to express and share my faith, being a Christian, and getting what they would call born again. The year before last, been looking for a way to like express that through my kind of content. And obviously I do my hair on here. I have like some skincare videos, but
now is my soul troubled, and what shall I say? Father,
I don't really know how to
but for this cause came I.
Incorporate that. Oh, I'm sorry guys. How to incorporate that.
Then came there a voice.
So if anybody has any ideas,
I have both glorified
I'm not opposed to it. I welcome them.
The people therefore that stood by and heard it.
I don't even know if you guys could even hear what I have playing in the background. Like you probably can't really hear it that much, to be honest. It sounds pretty loud to me. But it's because it's right in my ear. And I didn't want it to be super loud.
Prince of this world be cast out. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. This he said, signifying what death he should die. The people answered him, We have heard out of the law that Christ abideth forever. And how sayest thou, the Son of Man must be lifted up? Who is this Son of Man? Then Jesus said unto them, Yet a little while is the light with
you. know how like sometimes some locks will just be hard to retwist? This one's giving me a problem.
While ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. These things spake Jesus, and departed, and did hide himself from them. But though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not in him. That the saying of Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled, which he spake, Lord, who hath believed our report? And to whom hath the arm
I still have so much.
Therefore they could not believe, because that
to
Isaiah
do.
said again, He hath blinded their eyes, and
Man, an hour and a half almost.
that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I should heal them. These things said Isaiah when he saw his glory, and spake of him. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also, many believed on him. But because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. For they loved the praise of men more than the praise of God. Jesus cried and said, He that believeth on me, believeth not
honestly,
on him that sent me.
Guys,
He that seeth me,
feel like might have to do the reveal, the style tomorrow.
That whosoever believeth on
only because I realize I'm gonna have to like wait for it to dry.
For I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. He that rejecteth me and receiveth not my words hath one that judgeth him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me, he gave me.
Do you use clips still?
I should say and what I should speak.
When you do yours?
And I know that his commandment is life everlasting. Whatsoever I speak, therefore, even as the Father said unto me, so I speak. Chapter 13. Now before the feast of the Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world.
I don't think I ever really learned how to use clips right.
And supper being
and so
the devil
when I noticed that I could hold the locks in place with a pointer holder, I started doing that like
that the Father had given all things
for all my retwists.
And that he was come from God and went to God. He riseth
my arms are hurting.
And laid aside his garments, and took a towel and girded himself. After that he poureth water into a basin, and began to wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded. Then cometh he to Simon.
I haven't shown you guys a 360 view lately.
Him, Lord,
I will do that after this one.
Jesus answered and said unto him, What I do thou knowest not now, but thou shalt know hereafter. Peter saith unto him, Thou shalt never wash my feet. Jesus answered him, If I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me. Simon Peter saith unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands.
All right. 360 view.
Jesus saith to him, He that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit. And ye are clean, but not all. For he knew who should betray him. Therefore said he, Ye are not all clean.
Almost
so after
done.
he had washed their feet, and had taken his garments, and was set down again, he said unto them, Know ye what I have done to you?
You didn't miss anything,
Ye
Madu.
call me Master
You just
and
missed us
Lord,
chatting,
and ye say,
and
Well,
you
for
missed
so I
me
have.
doing more of my hair.
If I then, your
Still have not chosen
and
the style.
Master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example, that ye should do as I have done to you.
But I'm trying to go as fast as I can.
The servant is not greater than his Lord.
One,
Neither
because
he that is sent greater than he
I'm
that
getting
is sent.
fatigued.
If ye know
And
these
two,
things, happy
because
are ye if ye do them. I speak not of you.
this live is long.
I know whom I have chosen, but that the scripture may be fulfilled. He that eateth bread with me hath lifted up his heel against me. Now I tell you before it come, that when it is come to pass, ye may believe that I am he. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that receiveth whomsoever I send receiveth me,
Woo!
and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. When Jesus had thus said, he was troubled in spirit, and testified, and said, Verily, verily, I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. Then the disciples looked one on another, doubting whom he spake. Now there was leaning on Jesus' bosom one of his disciples, whom Jesus loved. Simon Peter therefore beckoned to him, that he should ask who it should be of whom he spake. He then, lying on Jesus' breast, saith unto him, Lord, who is it? Jesus answered, He it is to whom I shall give a sop, when I have dipped it. And when he had dipped the sop, he gave it to Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon.
Pastor? What
sop,
pastor?
Satan entered into him.
Oh, for
Then said Jesus unto him, That thou doest
okay.
quickly. Now no man at the table.
I don't have Zoom on my laptop.
Spake this unto him. For some of them thought, because Judas had the bag,
For the
that Jesus
Wednesday
said
prayer.
unto him, Buy those things that we have need of against the feast, or that he should give something to the poor. He then, having received the sop, went immediately out, and it was night. Therefore,
I did not consider that,
Jesus said,
and
Now is the
so
Son of Man
I did not set up my
and
computer
God is glorified
for
in
that to
him.
happen.
If God be glorified in him, God shall also glorify
Okay, Mimi.
him in himself, and shall straightway glorify
Thank you
him.
so much for
Little
being
children,
around
yet a little
and
while,
engaging and
ye
staying
shall
this
seek me.
long.
And as I said unto the
Very,
Jews,
very
whither I
grateful.
go, ye cannot come. So now I say unto
I'm
you,
very grateful for
a
that.
new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another. As I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Very grateful for that.
By
Thank
this
you.
shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. Simon Peter said unto him, Lord, whither goest
Don't
thou?
forget to if you want to, no
Whither
pressure.
I go, thou canst
Just
not follow
leave
me,
your
but thou shalt follow me afterwards.
social media, or if you have a YouTube channel,
Why
or
canst thou follow me now?
any way
I
to
will lay
contact
down
you in the
my life
comments,
for thy sake.
if you want,
Jesus
so we
answered
can
him,
find you and
Wilt
connect.
thou lay down thy life for
I
my
really
sake?
appreciate you being
Verily,
here.
verily, I say unto thee, the
Thank you
cock
so
shall
much.
not crow till thou hast denied me thrice. Chapter 14.
Oh yeah.
Let not your heart be troubled.
It probably
Ye
will be
believe
a
in
short,
God, believe also in
not a
me.
real video,
In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were
not a
so, I
long
would
form
have
video
told
at
you.
least.
I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye
Okay.
may be also. And whither I go ye know, and the way ye know. Thomas saith unto him, Lord,
Okay.
we know not whither thou goest.
I'm on Pinterest too.
And how can we know the way? Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. If ye had known me, ye should have known my Father also. And from henceforth ye know him, and have seen him. Philip saith unto him, Lord, show us the Father, and it sufficeth us.
Almost done.
Jesus saith unto him,
That's all I have
Have I
left.
been so long time
So
with thee,
tired.
Yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that has seen me has seen the Father. And how sayest thou then, Show us the Father? Believest thou not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. If ye love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another Comforter,
The
that
Holy
he may
Spirit.
abide with you forever. Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you. I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. Yet a little while, and the world seeth me no more, but ye see me. Because I live, ye shall live also. At that day ye shall know that I am in the Father, and ye in me, and I in you. He that hath my commandments and keepeth them, he it is that loveth me. And he that loveth me shall be loved of my Father, and I will love him, and will manifest myself to him. Judas saith unto him, not Iscariot,
There are still two people on here. I'm not sure who it is. I'm not sure if it's my OGs that's been here with me this whole time, or if they're new people. But you can say hi, so I can say hi back, and at least acknowledge you.
He that loveth me not keepeth not my sayings, and the word which ye hear is not mine, but the Father's which sent me. These things have I spoken unto you, being yet present with you. But the Comforter, which is the Holy Ghost, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things, and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Ye have heard how I said unto you, I go away and come again unto you. If ye love me, ye would rejoice, because I said, I go unto the Father. For my Father is greater than I. And now I have told you before it come to pass, that when it is come to pass, ye might believe. Hereafter I will not talk much with you, for the prince of this world cometh, and hath nothing in me. But that the world may know that I love the Father, and as the Father gave me commandment, even so I do. Arise, let us go hence.
Almost done, guys.
Chapter 15. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and is withered. And men gather them, and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit. So shall ye be my disciples. As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you not servants.
Hi.
For the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth.
I'm not talking much because I'm trying to focus, but also
I have made known
because you're not talking.
Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you, that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name,
don't be a lurker. Say hi.
You. These things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Hi, Ma.
Remember
good
the word
evening.
that I said unto
or
you.
good morning.
The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted
awake.
me, they will also persecute you.
It's late.
If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know
listening to
that sent me.
the book of John.
If I had not come,
We're on John chapter
they had not
15.
Sin, but now they have not
almost done
their sin.
with the book of John.
He that hateth me hateth my Father
6
also.
more chapters left.
If I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not had sin. But now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father. But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law. They
you can email it to me.
madebysomi@gmail.com.
madebysomi@gmail.com. Email it to me.
Truth, which proceedeth from the Father. He shall testify of me, and ye also shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning.
Thank you very much.
Chapter 16. These things have I spoken unto you,
good night.
that ye should not
God bless you.
They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh, that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth God's service. And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father, nor me.
I'm thirsty.
But these things have I told you, that when the time shall come, ye may remember that I told you of them. And these things I said not unto you at the beginning, because I was with you. But now I go my way to him that sent me, and none of you asketh me, whither goest thou? But because I have said
almost done.
unto you,
unfortunately, I've not chosen a style yet, so
nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is
I decided that I would just focus on the retwist right now,
I go not away, the Comforter will
and
not
then
come to you. But if I depart, I will
you
send
know,
him
hopefully
to you.
I can
And when he is come, he will
figure the rest out
reprove
later
the world of sin,
when my hair
and of
dries.
righteousness and of judgment. Of sin, because they believe not on me. Of righteousness, because I go to my Father, and ye see me no more. Of judgment, because the prince of this world is judged. I have yet many things to say unto you, but ye cannot bear them now. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come. He shall glorify me, for he shall receive of mine, and shall show it unto you. All things that the
Let me
Father
show you a
hath
360.
Therefore said I,
I'm almost
that he
done.
shall take of mine, and shall show it unto you. A little while, and ye shall not see me. And again a little while, and ye shall see me, because I go to the Father. Then said some of his disciples among themselves, What is this that he saith unto us? A little while,
Almost
and ye shall
done.
not see me, and again a little while, and
Good
ye
night,
shall
Madu.
see me.
Oh, why you say
And
good night to
because I go
Mimi?
to the Father. They said therefore, What is this that he saith, a little while? We cannot tell what he saith. Now Jesus knew that they were desirous to ask him, and said unto them, Do ye inquire among yourselves of that I said, A little while, and ye shall not see me, and again a little while, and ye shall see me? Verily, verily, I say unto you,
All right.
that ye shall weep and lament.
Yeah, I am almost done. I have a
and ye shall
separate,
receive
unrelated
your
issue
sorrow
or
shall be
dilemma.
turned into joy.
My dilemma right
For
now
the
is that
woman,
I
she
have
is in
8% battery
sorrow,
life
because
left.
her hour is come.
Tragic.
But as soon as she is delivered of the child,
And,
she remembereth no more the anguish, for joy that a man is born into the world. And ye now therefore have sorrow.
I'm not sure
But I will see you again, and your heart
the best
shall rejoice,
positioning
and
to
your joy no man taketh from you.
charge
And
my
in
phone.
that day ye shall ask me nothing. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it you. Hitherto have you asked nothing in my name. Ask, and ye shall receive, that your joy may be full. These things have I spoken unto you in Proverbs. But the time cometh, when I shall no more speak unto you in Proverbs, but I shall show you plainly of the Father. At that day ye shall ask in my name. And I say not unto you that I will pray the Father for you, for the Father himself loveth you, because ye have loved me, and have believed that I came out from God. I came forth from the Father, and am come into the world.
I'm so tired.
Again, I leave the world, and go to the Father. His disciples said unto him, Lo, now speakest thou plainly, and speakest no proverb. Now are we sure that thou knowest all things, and needest not that any man should ask thee.
I am almost
By
done. I
this
have
we
like
believe that thou camest forth from God.
10 left.
Jesus answered them,
And I have
Do
80
ye
in
now
total,
believe?
so.
Behold, the hour cometh, yea, is now come, that ye shall be scattered every man to his own, and shall leave me alone. And yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation. But be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Chapter 17. These words spake Jesus, and lifted up his eyes to heaven, and said, Father, the hour is come. Glorify thy Son, that thy Son also may glorify thee. As thou hast given him power over all flesh, that he should give eternal life to as many as thou hast given him.
I am so excited to be almost done.
And this is life eternal, that they might know thee, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom thou hast sent. I have glorified thee on the earth. I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do.
Finished work of Christ.
And now, O Father,
Thank
glorify
you,
thou me with thine own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was. I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou gavest them me.
Oh my
And they
goodness.
have kept thy word.
What am I going to do? I have
Now they
6%
known that
battery
all
life.
things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee. For
Alright,
I
after this one, I need to
the
figure out my
words which thou
phone.
gavest me, and they have
Figure out my
received
charger
them,
situation
have known
because
surely that I came out from thee, and they have believed that thou didst send me. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. And all mine are thine, and thine are mine. And I am glorified in them. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to thee. Holy Father, keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one, as we are. While I
All
was
right,
with them
guys.
in the world, I kept them. Those that thou gavest me I have kept, and none of them is lost but the son of perdition, that the scripture might be
I need
fulfilled.
to.
And now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I pray that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil.
Hold on,
They are not
guys.
of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. As thou hast sent me into the world,
It's a
even
bit dark
so
here, huh?
have I also sent them into the world. And for their sakes I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth. Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also that shall believe on me through their word.
I'm almost done.
That they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee. That they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me.
I
And
cannot
the
wait to
glory
be
which thou
done.
gavest me, I have given them, that they may be one.
I might need to
even as
sleep
we
on
are one.
the style tonight.
I in them, and thou in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that thou hast sent me, and hast loved them as thou hast loved me. Father, I will that they also, whom thou hast given me, be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me. For thou lovedst me before the foundation of the world. O righteous Father, the world hath not known thee, but I have known thee, and these have known that thou hast sent me. And I have declared unto them thy name, and will declare it, that the love wherewith thou hast loved me may be in them, and I in them.
I probably will do a ponytail, guys.
Chapter 18. When Jesus had spoken these words, he went forth with his disciples over the brook Kidron, where was a garden, into the which he entered, and his disciples. And Judas also, which betrayed him, knew the place. For Jesus oft times resorted thither with his disciples.
I have 7
Judas
left.
then, having received a band of men and officers from the chief priests and Pharisees, cometh thither with lanterns and torches and weapons. Jesus therefore, knowing all things that should come upon him, went forth and said unto them, Whom seek ye? They answered him, Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus saith unto them,
This is John chapter 18.
And Judas also, which betrayed him,
This is when
stood
Judas
with them.
betrays the
As
master.
soon then as he had said unto them, I am he, they went backward and fell to the ground. Then asked he them again, Whom seek ye? And they said, Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus answered, I have told you that I am he. If therefore ye seek me, let these go their way, that the saying might be fulfilled which he spake.
Oh, Lordy.
Thou gavest me,
Boy, I'm
have I
tired.
lost none. Then Simon Peter, having a sword, drew it, and smote the high priest's servant, and cut off his right ear. The servant's name was Malchus. Then said Jesus unto Peter, Put up thy sword into the sheath. The cup which my Father hath given me, shall I not drink it? Then the band and the captain and officers of the Jews took Jesus and bound him and led him away to Annas first, for he was father-in-law to Caiaphas, which was the high priest that same year. Now Caiaphas was he which gave counsel to the Jews that it was expedient that one man should die for the people. And Simon Peter followed Jesus, and so did another disciple. That disciple was known unto the high priest, and went in with Jesus into the palace of the high priest. But Peter stood at the door without. Then went out that other disciple, which was known unto the high priest, and spake unto her that kept the door, and brought in Peter. Then saith the damsel that kept the door unto Peter, Art not thou also one of this man's disciples? He saith, I am not. And the servants and officers stood there, who had made a fire of coals, for it was cold, and they warmed themselves. And Peter stood with them and warmed himself. The high priest then asked Jesus of his disciples and of his doctrine. Jesus answered him, I spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogue and in the temple, whither the Jews always resort. And in secret have I said nothing. Why askest thou me? Ask them which heard me what I have said unto them. Behold, they know what I said.
I cannot wait to be done, guys. It's kind of dark.
I struck Jesus with the palm of his hand, saying, Answerest thou the high priest so? Jesus answered him, If I have spoken evil, bear witness.
Sorry, guys.
But if well,
I was trying to get the light to be a little bit more.
Now Annas had sent him bound unto Caiaphas the high priest.
Hopefully it's not too
And
dark.
Simon Peter stood and warmed himself. They
After
said
my
therefore
phone
unto
charges
him,
a bit, I can
Art not thou
put it
also
back to
one
the
of
other
his disciples? He
positioning.
denied it and said, I am not. One of the servants of the high priest, being his kinsman, whose ear Peter cut off, said, Did not I see thee in the garden with him? Peter then denied again, and immediately the cock crew. Then led they Jesus from Caiaphas unto the hall of judgment.
Sorry if
And it
it's
was
too
early.
dark, folks.
And they themselves went not into the judgment hall, lest they should be defiled, but that they might eat the Passover. Pilate then went out unto them and said, What accusation bring ye against this man? They answered and said unto him, If he were not a malefactor, we would not have delivered him up unto thee. Then said Pilate unto them, Take ye him, and judge him according to your law. The Jews therefore said unto him, It is not lawful for us to put any man to death.
It was about to die, but I'm charging it, which is why the angle is weird now.
Signifying what death he should die.
So, but I mean, I'm
Then
about to be
Pilate
done.
entered into the judgment hall
It's at
again, and
10%
called
now.
Jesus and said unto him, Art thou the king of the Jews?
I don't know what style.
Jesus answered
I
him,
still do not have a style in
Sayest
mind.
thou this thing of thyself, or did others tell it thee of me?
I might have to sleep on
Pilate
it,
answered,
to be
Am I a
honest.
Jew? Thine own nation and the chief priest have delivered thee unto me.
I tried looking
What
on
hast thou
YouTube
done?
today for style ideas, but
Jesus answered,
it didn't
My
work.
kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. Pilate therefore said unto him, Art thou a king then? Jesus answered, Thou sayest that I am a king. To this end was I born, and for this cause came I into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth. Every one that is of the truth heareth my voice. Pilate saith unto him, What is truth? And when he had said this, he went out again unto the Jews, and saith unto them, I find in him no fault at all. But ye have a custom, that I should release unto you one at the Passover.
Almost
Will
done.
ye therefore that I release
Woo!
unto you the king of the Jews?
Can't believe
Then
it.
cried they all again, saying, Not this man, but Barabbas. Now Barabbas was a robber. Chapter 19. Then Pilate therefore took Jesus and scourged him. And the soldiers platted a crown of thorns and put it on his head. And they put on him a purple robe and said, Hail, King of the Jews! And they smote him with their hands. Pilate therefore went
3
forth
left.
again and saith unto them,
So
Behold,
excited.
I bring him forth to
to be
you,
done.
that ye may know that I find no fault in him. Then came Jesus forth, wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe. And Pilate saith unto them, Behold the man. When the chief priests, therefore, and officers saw him, they cried out, saying, Crucify him! Crucify him! Pilate said unto them, Take ye him, and crucify him, for I find no fault in him. The Jews answered him, We have a law, and by our law he ought to die, because he made himself the Son of God. When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he was the more afraid, and went again into the judgment hall, and saith unto Jesus, Whence art thou? But Jesus gave him no answer. Then saith Pilate unto him, Speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee, and have power to release thee? Jesus answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Therefore he that delivered me unto thee hath the greater sin. And from thenceforth Pilate sought to release him. But the Jews cried out, saying, If thou let this man go, thou art not Caesar's friend. Whosoever maketh himself a king speaketh against Caesar. When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he brought Jesus forth, and sat down in the judgment seat, in a place that is called the Pavement, but in the Hebrew, Gabbatha. And it was the preparation of the Passover, and about the 6th hour. And he saith unto the Jews, Behold your king. But they cried out, Away with him! Away with him! Crucify him! Pilate saith unto them, Shall I crucify your king? The chief priest answered, We have no king but Caesar. Then delivered he him therefore unto them to be crucified.
All right, guys.
And they took Jesus and led him to he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and two other.
I could not believe I'm done.
On either side one.
That just took
Jesus
forever.
In the midst. And Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross, and the writing was,
Excuse me.
Jesus of Nazareth.
So today, or right now, I'm going to use
This title then read many of the Jews, for the place where Jesus was crucified was nigh to the city. And it was written in Hebrew and Greek and Latin.
I'm going to use the yellow
Then said the chief
gossipy
priests
jail
to Pilate,
to quickly
the king of the Jews, but that he said, I am
neaten my edges.
Pilate answered,
And
what
then
I have written.
I'm going to oil my scalp.
When they had crucified Jesus,
5 more minutes and done.
his garments and made 4 parts, to every soldier a part, and also his coat. Now the coat was without seam, woven from the top throughout. They said therefore among themselves, Let us not live, but cast lots for him, whose it shall be. That the scripture might
I need one of those standing
They parted
mirrors.
my raiment among them, and for my vesture they did cast lots. These things therefore the soldiers did. Now there stood by the cross of Jesus his mother, and his mother's sister, Mary the wife of Cleophas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus therefore saw his mother and the disciple standing by whom he loved, he saith unto his mother, Woman, behold thy son. Then saith he to the disciple, Behold thy mother. And from that hour that disciple took her unto his own home. After this, Jesus, knowing that all things were now accomplished, that the scripture might be fulfilled, saith, I thirst. Now there was set a vessel full of vinegar, and they filled a sponge with vinegar, and put it upon hyssop, and put it to his mouth. When Jesus therefore had received the vinegar, he said, It is finished.
It is finished.
And he bowed his head
And gave up the ghost.
The Jews, therefore, because it was the preparation that the bodies should not remain upon the cross on the Sabbath day, for that Sabbath day was an high day, besought Pilate that their legs might be broken, and that they might be taken away. Then came the soldiers and brake the legs of the first, and of the other which was crucified with him. But when they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they brake not his legs.
So that the scripture.
But one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there
I'm just going to redo this one because.
And he that saw it bare record, and his record is true. And he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe. For these things were done, that the scriptures should be fulfilled. The bone of him shall not be broken. And again another scripture saith, They shall look on him whom they pierced. And after this, Joseph of Arimathea, being a disciple of Jesus, but secretly for fear of the Jews, besought Pilate that he might take away the body of Jesus. And Pilate gave him leave. He came therefore and took the body of Jesus. And there came also Nicodemus, which at the first came
I'm
to
going to go
Jesus
turn on
by
my
night,
light, guys. 1 moment.
and brought a mixture of myrrh and aloes, about 100 pound weight. Then took they the body of Jesus and wound it in linen clothes with the spices, as the manner of the Jews.
Alright, so my hair is still going to be, it's still dry.
Now
It's
the
still a
place
bit
where he
damp
was crucified,
from this
there was a garden,
treatment
and in
spray
the
and
garden
from
sat
the
some,
water.
wherein was
But
many
I'm going to
There laid they
apply the
Jesus.
oil.
Therefore, because the Jews' preparation day for the sepulchre was nigh at hand.
What's going on?
Chapter 20. The first day of the week cometh Mary Magdalene early, when it was yet dark, unto the sepulchre, and seeth the stone taken away from the sepulchre. Then she runneth, and cometh to Simon Peter, and to the other disciple whom Jesus loved, and saith unto them, They have taken away the Lord out of the sepulchre, and we know not where they have laid him. Peter therefore went forth, and that other disciple, and came to the sepulchre. So they ran both together, and the other disciple did outrun Peter, and came first to the sepulchre. And he, stooping down and looking in, saw the linen clothes lying, yet went he not in. Then cometh Simon Peter following him, and went into the sepulchre, and seeth the linen clothes lie, and the napkin that was about his head not lying with the linen clothes, but wrapped together in a place by itself. Then went in also that other disciple which came first to the sepulchre, and he saw and believed. For as yet they
Okay,
knew not the
guys,
scripture,
so
that he must rise again from the dead.
we've come to the end.
Then the disciples went away.
Thank you so much for staying with me.
But
I cannot believe you guys stayed for 122 minutes and 38 seconds and counting.
And seeth two angels in white sitting, the one at the head and the other at the feet, where the body of Jesus.
Thank you so much. Let me do a 360
And they
view.
say unto her, Woman, why weepest thou? She saith
So
unto
this is
them,
my hang time.
Because they have taken away my Lord, and I know not where they have laid him.
And
when
this is
she
how it
had
looks
thus
from the
said,
back.
She turned herself back and saw Jesus standing, and knew not that it was Jesus. Jesus saith unto her, Woman, why weepest thou? Whom seekest thou? She, supposing him to be the gardener, saith unto him, Sir, if thou have borne him hence, tell me where thou hast laid him.
That's my hair.
Jesus saith unto her, Mary. She
So
turned
right
her
now,
and saith unto him,
I'm going
Rabboni,
to
which is to say, Master.
put my scarf on
Jesus saith unto her, Touch me not,
and
for I am not
go
yet
to the
ascended
gym.
to my Father, but go to my brethren, and say unto them, I ascend
I'm gonna let
unto
this
my
oil
Father,
marinate.
and to my God, and your God. Mary Magdalene
Marinate
came
real
and
good
told the
because I
disciples
probably will not
that she
oil
had
it
seen the Lord,
until a
and that
week
he
from
had
now,
spoken these things unto her.
so that it doesn't build up.
Then the same day at evening, being the first day of the week, when the doors
I
were
apply
shut,
it very,
where the
very
disciples
liberally,
were assembled
as you
for
can see.
fear of the Jews, came Jesus and stood in the midst.
Now I'm
and
putting the
saith
silk
unto
scarf
them,
on.
Peace be unto you. And when he had so said, he showed unto them his hands and his side. Then were the disciples glad when they saw the Lord. Then said Jesus to them again, Peace be unto you. As my Father has sent me, even so send I you.
And that's
And
it,
he said
guys.
this, he breathed on them and
I
saith unto
will
them, Receive ye
do
the
a
Holy
quick
Ghost.
video tomorrow.
Whosoever sins you
Both
remit, they are remitted unto them.
my hair straight
And
down
whosoever sins you retain,
and out the
they are
ponytail.
retained.
And I'll do a quick video whenever
But
I
Thomas,
decide
one
on
of the 12, called Didymus,
what
was not
style
with them when
I'm
Jesus
going to
came.
do.
The other
All right.
disciples therefore
Thank you,
said unto
Madu.
him, We have seen the
I'm
Lord.
signing off.
But
Thank
he
you
said unto
guys
them,
for hanging out with
Except
me.
I shall see in his hands the print of
Thank
the
you.
nails, and put my finger
Thank you.
into the print of the nails,
Have a
and
great,
thrust
blessed
my
night.
hand into his
Peace.
side, I will